Hi everyone, and welcome to How to Use EdPuzzle. The first thing that you are going to want to do is go to your URL and type in edpuzzle.com. When you get there, you're going to want to log in. You're a teacher, and log in with your Google account. All right, so that brings you to your home screen. Here it just has a bunch of videos that you may possibly be interested in. What I want you to first focus on is over here on the left side of the page. So if we look here, you have Discover. That's the page that we are on. This is where you can search videos that you may be interested in. So for instance, my students are working on linear and non-linear functions. So I would type that into the search, and it's going to bring me up all of these different videos that are over that subject matter. I could search by subject, I can search by grade level, country, and if there's a specific source that I like to use, I can search here. All right, so you can go through those videos and check them out. There could be ones that are created by people in my school, and then I can go through those videos. Or I can hit YouTube, and YouTube will bring up different videos on that subject matter. And then you can also see here in the middle of your screen that you could choose a certain group. So for me as a math teacher, Khan Academy would be something that I use often. If I was a social studies teacher, Crash Course or National Geographics might work. So this gives you some options here. And then again, what this would look like is you would just click on the video. It would bring the video up for you, and you can play through and watch it. If it's something that you're interested in, all right, you can assign it just as it is. If you just want them to watch a video, you can make a copy of it and it'll go to your content, or you can edit it. And if you edit it, what this allows you to do is you can cut. So if you only want certain pieces of the video, you can adjust this and cut out what you want. You cannot do voiceovers anymore, but that was an option in the past. And then my favorite part of this is embedding questions. So as you watch the video, it has the question already there. I can pause my video, and then I can choose the type of question or even a note. So if I wanted to add a multiple choice, I could take his question, put it in here, and then type in possible answers that I would like my students to choose from. If I wanted this to be the right answer, I click on the check mark, and that's all you're doing to flip it over. You can add additional questions down here. If you do not want to do a multiple choice question, you can do an open-ended question. I like these. You can also allow for audio responses, which are great for kids that have IEPs. And you could also do a note. So if this is something that you want your students to write in their notebooks, or just pay closer attention to, you could write that in here. Then you'll click save, and you'll see this little dot or teardrop show up here. So please write this down. Save it, and you'll see right here that I have a little teardrop. So when the video gets there, when my students get to that, it will pause the video and it will show them that note or that question that they have to answer. All right. When you're done editing the video, you just hit finish and you can do a preview of it. And then to get back to where you started, just go back up to EdPuzzle up here in the right-hand corner and click it, and it'll take you back to your home screen. All right. So you can find things through Discover, like I just showed you. EdPuzzle has its own originals, so you can click on whatever subject matter you are interested in, and it will give you different videos that you can choose from. And again, you can edit those and add questions. So if I look here, it has building numbers with base 10. This one already has questions embedded in it. You can add additional ones if you want to. All right, you have my content over here. So here are some of the videos, and this is the one you just saw that I edited. These are some of the videos that I've used within my classes. So if you want to reuse it again. My network are people that actually work in my school district, it allows me to see what videos that they are using in case I want to use it. And notifications. So notifications is once you assign, and I'll show you how to assign one in a moment. Once you assign, this gives you a data of what your students actually did. So you can see down here, I had a linear versus nonlinear video, and my student down here got 94 out of 100. Shows me how long it took them. It tells me when the start date was, when the due date was. It shows me the questions that they got right and wrong. So it gives you a great report. It allows you to edit the video from here. It lets me view as a student. So what are my students seeing? And then it also allows you to share this assignment again, reset the progress, export them to your LMS. So I use Google Classroom. So it'll allow me to export the grades there. It allows me to download it. It also lets me delete the assignment. So notifications is where you will end up getting all of your feedback on your assignments. So you can see some of the ones that I've used. All right. My classes, this is where you'll go to add your classes. Since I use the LMS of Google Classroom, I can just click on Google Classroom, and it will add your classes from there. If you're using Canvas or one of these other LMSs, you can bring them in from there too. Okay. It also shows me classes that I may have used in the past. All right. If we look at this upper right-hand corner, here is where you can log out. This is the amount of space. Different resources, courses on how to use EdPuzzle, and a help center. So that's convenient to have. Now, adding content. Again, if I want to discover a video, this is just another way I can navigate through EdPuzzle. Add content took me back to my Discover page. I can upload videos. So I can choose a file from my computer or something from Google Drive. I can record a video here. I can also do a student project. That is a cool tool to use that we will explore later. All right, so how do I assign my videos? So let's go to dividing decimals. So this is a video that I want to assign to my students. So what I'm going to do is once I clicked on the video and I like that video, I'm going to click assign. So I've already edited it. I've already added my questions, and now I want to assign it. All I have to do is, since I already attached my classes, I just click on the classes that I want this to go to. I'm going to put in the date I want it to start. I want to put in the due date of when I want it to end. And then I use prevent skipping, so they have to answer the questions. If there is closed captioning, I do want that on. I do have students that have hearing impairments, and I do want it to post on Google Classroom. And then all I'm going to do is hit the assign button. And then it will go ahead, and again, I'm going to make sure that this is correct. I'm going to come over here to the right-hand side, start date, due date, prevent skipping, turn on that, and update on Google Classroom. All right. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask.